Hello and welcome to the channel and welcome to this only war game between the Chaos Space Marines and the Tyranids. So yes, we are doing only war. It is 10th edition, so we're still doing the basic core rule mission because we haven't got the GT mission pack thing out yet or anything else. And we're still actually learning just the core rules and the armies and data sheets and things because it's all completely changed. So we're keeping things as simple as possible for those purposes. So what have we got for only war? There is 4 objectives on the table. There is 1 in each deployment zone down each end, 1 over there, 1 over there, and 2 in the middle, either side of the ruin. You get a point in it from background 2 onwards in your command phase for every objective you control. Really nice, simple, clean, like it. For terrain, there's lots of ruins everywhere. The ruins will obscure your line of sight. You can't shoot through them, but you can shoot in or out of them, and they'll give you the benefit of cover if you're in them or behind them.
I just sounded like a complete knob. I went choo-choo, because otherwise they think I just sat there and went choo-choo.
I've no idea why you just said choo-choo.
Because you said about the terrain.
Oh, the terrain.
Yeah.
Trains go choo-choo.
The terrain goes choo-choo.
Oh, God. Right. Yes, it's him again, everybody.
Hey.
Right.
I'm doing the boring board stuff.
You're doing the scoreboard because you're sitting there bored, basically.
In fairness.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Anyway, yeah, so we got ruins. Benefits of cover is a thing now. We've got some trees scattered about and some nice crates and crate positions and barrels of laughs and things. It looks nice. Andy made the board today.
I did do the
So if
board
you want to
today.
comment and say whether you like the board or you don't like the board,
It'd be great.
he did it, not me today, which is why it looks
Invest
different.
Objective markers. The reason that the objective markers are there is because we've never done a game with objective markers where they are. And we thought, well, today, let's just do a game with random objective
just
markers.
chuck them down wherever, really. And I put rocks in the middle because you can't walk or move on the actual objective itself. So I've just put rocks there. We've got Dwayne Johnson over here. He's our, our local wrestler who sort of wrestles with the trees in the corner. That's the Rock. So we've got benefit of cover. What does it do? It gives you +1 to your save, but it can't give you a save that's better than a free up. So if you've got a free up save and you're in cover, you're still in your free up. But if it's AP 1 or more, it's kind of like Armor of Contempt used to be for Marines. So if you're a Marine in cover, it's just reducing AP effectively. If you've got an armor save that's worse than 3+, then it gives you +1 to your save. Kind of. That's the mission. That's the terrain. Most of the terrain here today is from urbanmats.com. I think there's some from Game Mat as well, like the rocks and things. Trees are from some random hobby shop in Leicester. I think I've said that quite a few times on the channel. And you're going to like this battle report, so smash the like button, hit subscribe. There's a battle report or something every week.
If you don't like and subscribe, a rabbit gets tortured in a faraway country.
I've got a rabbit. Don't say that.
Exactly. Then people are going to have to like and
That's
subscribe.
not very nice.
Can you imagine if you don't subscribe, that poor bunny that's about to get absolutely massacred
By a Tyranid.
by a point by two? Exactly. So make sure you like and subscribe, or otherwise that you won't. That poor bunny. Won't somebody think of the bunnies?
Yeah, anyway. Funny bunny. If you want to support me more, you can by becoming a YouTube channel member
Like me.
and getting early access to videos and other benefits. And if I get lots and lots and lots of members, I'll start adding in other tiers and things like that. And we see this guy who is the guest for today, the Death Guard Andy. Last year, the 6th best Death Guard player in the country. Just a shame that country is Liechtenstein, so there's only 6 Death Guard players there.
Actually, there was 7, but 1 was poorly.
No, 6th best Death Guard player of the UK last year, but that was 9th edition. Now it's 10th edition, it's all completely changed.
Time to become the 1.
Or the
7th.
7th.
I think
Anyway,
7th or first.
but today you said, can I play with the Tyranids?
I did. I wanted to play a new
And I
one.
said yes, because I want to play with my Chaos. And I haven't had Chaos versus Tyranids since forever.
So it was like a match made in heaven. So here,
Tyranids and Black. I don't think Tyranids or Black Legion are ever going to be in heaven, Andy.
No, but I am going to go through the list that I know, and then what I don't know is going to be what Dave says, because I've seen the list, I've got the list, but I'm not going to ruin it. I'd rather him tell you how it is so that you get it right and you get confused. So I've got this.
Yes.
I've got 6 Hive Guard. Hive Guard are cool. They have indirect firepower, and basically they've got really cool weaponry. And I'm not going to go into it now. It's a surprise in the game, but yeah.
Yeah, we put them in the list to see if they're good again, essentially, because they've changed a lot and their points have dropped a lot.
Massively.
So let's find out if Hive Guard are a thing again.
I've got 2 of those. Going to the other easier things, I've got
2? What do you mean 2 of those? It's
6
a unit of 6. You can't even count.
Leave me alone. 3 Ripper Swarms. I've got 3 of those.
Because there were some points left over.
I think I've got 3.
I mean, they can deep strike. They're annoying. Anyway, go on. What else have you got?
Should have 3 units of 10.
No, 2... Oh, yes, we're missing something.
I should have 3 units of 10.
There should be some termagants.
Yeah.
Right, we're back. I was testing Andy, because it's not his army. I did show him the list, and he did remember correctly there was supposed to be 3 units of 10 termagants.
So I've got 3 units of 10 termagants.
You do now, yeah.
And I've got the Gene Stealers.
No, they're Hormigants.
They're Hormigants, and I've got Gene Stealers.
Yeah, so there's 1 unit of 20 Hormigants, 2 units of 10 Gene Stealers.
And then I've got our Broodlord, who goes with the Gene Stealers.
Yes, and he has the enhancements, the one that allows you to re-roll things. I can't remember what it's called.
That one. The one that lets you re-roll things.
Yes, like charges or hit rolls or saving throw.
Re-roll Tyranids enhancement.
Yeah, it's the re-roll one because it's cheap and it's really useful.
We've got believe it or not, that's not actually what you think it is. It looks like 2 Exocrines, but it is 2 Exocrines, but it's not. It's an Exocrine, and then that's old One Eye.
No, that is an Exocrine. There was 2 Exocrines.
Well, where's old One Eye?
There.
Oh!
Old One Eye is a character Carnifex.
So that's the
that's the other Carnifex.
So these are the 2 Carnifexes. That's actually old One Eye.
And then that's his Carnifex. That's his little mate.
That goes with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's those 2. They're Exocrines. Don't pay attention to those 2. They're Exocrines, and they're pretty cool. And then I've got over here, I've got Zoanthropes or Mind Bugs who do mind stuff. And we'll go into them in a minute. And then over here, this guy here, this is a Swarm Lord.
He is a Swarm Lord.
How much have I learned about Tyranids? Like, that's what I've played you with them. I've never played Tyranids in my life, so what I know is literally what I've learned from.
We played against them quite a lot.
Yeah, I'm Death Guard.
You still can't remember.
No, the problem is I played them against Death Guard, and all I ever see is my Death Guard dying, so I never pay attention to who's killing it. It's just that I'm more pissed that they're dying. But now in 10th, that's not a thing anymore so much.
Well, we'll have to find out at some point. Anyway, right, so you've summarised it. I'll go through more detail. That just fell off the... Anyway, right, so yes, you've got 3 units of Termagants. Termagants are interesting now.
Yep.
Because if I move within, I think it's 9 inches of them, you can get to move the unit D6 inches, and you can move them wherever you want. You can move them towards me, away from me, whatever you like. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
20 Hormigants. They can advance and charge. That's their thing, so that's quite nice.
They deep strike.
Ripper Swarms can deep strike, and if I'm in engagement range of them, you half my objective control value.
Ow! Ow, Papa Nurgle! I'm sorry.
What have you done?
Oh, Papa Nurgle's hurting me because I'm not playing with the Death Guard.
Oh, God.
No!
Right.
It feels like a heart attack.
So Ripper Swarms are that. Gene Stealers, you've got 2 units of 10. Gene Stealers now have 2 wounds, a toughness 4 and a 5+ invulnerable save. So they're twice as durable as they were, unless you're getting shot by a damage 2 weapon. In which case it makes no difference whatsoever. But they reroll wound rolls of 1.
They do.
And if you're hitting something within range of an objective marker, you reroll all wounds, which is quite nice. And they hit on 2s now as well.
And this is a Slinky.
That is a broken Slinky.
It's a broken Slinky.
Broodlords, they're good. When they join a unit, that unit gets devastating wounds. So Gene Stealers having devastating wounds when they're rerolling wounds is really, really good. Because any 6s or wound rolls of 6 you get do mortal wounds.
Which means more wounds to the person that they're aiming at.
Yes.
Lots of wounds.
Yes.
Wounds for everyone.
So that's a thing, everybody. And then Gene Stealers and Broodlord, you get a scout move of 8 inches and they can move 8 inches. So they're frightening if used correctly. Whether he'll use them correctly or not, I don't know. But I've told him how they should be used. We'll find out if he remembers. And then the Broodlord himself does devastating wounds and he can reroll wounds as well. Because he's a Broodlord. That's nice. Swarmlord is a CP farm. Remember, he gets CP if he's on the battlefield.
If he's not, obviously he goes up. But that's my Warlord.
If he's dead,
yeah.
So you want to keep him alive to get CPs. He's also a bit of a tank. He's a Swarmlord. He hasn't got any Tyrant Guard with him today because, well, I haven't got any Tyrant Guard.
That's probably.
But basically, he's kind of good enough by himself anyway.
Yeah.
So save the points, just have him.
I should mention to everyone as well.
Yeah.
Today, throughout the video, there'll be moments where me and Dave make comments. These comments will be based upon films. These films are films that you should have seen in your lifetime. And if you feel like you can work out where there'll be 3 main films. if you can pick up... Yeah, we're doing 3 sentences.
Have we agreed on this, have we?
We're doing it off camera. And then what's happening is...
Well, they're not going to see that then, are they?
Anybody that picks up on the 3 films and leaves a comment below and lists all 3 films... So, for instance, I would say, I love you, Jenny. Well, that'd be Forrest Gump. Therefore, you'd put Forrest Gump. And anyone that does all 3 will win themselves an honourable shout-out in Heretic Dave's next video.
Will they?
That's what I'm thinking they're going to do.
Okay, sounds good. Anyway, no one was paying attention. So that's what Gene Sealers do. They're quite good now. That's their thing. What else have you missed when you were summarising? Zoanthropes, they got really frightening psychic attacks now. They can either essentially each shoot out a las cannon or sort of multiple D3 damage attacks. Their psychic powers or shooting attacks are quite good. In addition, whatever's within 6 inches of Zoanthropes gets an invulnerable save. So that's quite nice. If you decide to sort of castle around Zoanthropes, you can do that. That's nice. Carnifex and Old One Eye. So Old One Eye can join units of Carnifexes now, so he does that. When he's in a unit of Carnifexes, the entire unit rerolls hits, and that includes himself. So that's a thing. Old One Eye's a bit of a beast. We'll get to that in the game. Carnifexes. If I shoot a unit of Carnifexes and wound it in any way, shape, or form, it can run towards me. So that could be a problem. So that's definitely a thing.
I'll kill you.
And Exocrines, if you shoot something with an Exocrine and hit it, everything else that then shoots that target rerolls hit rolls of 1. So Exocrines are sort of spotter units, are quite cool. And Hive Guard can overwatch on 5s or 4s if they're on an objective. So a unit of 6 Hive Guard on a home objective, just shooting whatever they feel like, could be definitely a thing. So, that's interesting. Tyranids, what do they get? So they get something called Hyper Adaptation. So Andy's going to choose one of the following. You can have...
I know what it is.
You can have sustained hits against infantry or swarms.
That one!
Or you can have lethal hits against monsters or vehicles. Or you can have precision hits on hits of 6.
No, I don't want that one.
You want to go for sustained hits against infantry?
I want that one.
For obvious reasons, I've got lots of infantry.
Yes, because if you go against an army with like knights, and then you go with that one, you'd be a bit of a banana. But if you go up against this like yours with lots of infantry, then
exploding 6s makes sense. Yeah. So that's good. But against knights, you'd go with lethal hits against monsters or vehicles, because any 6 to hit does also wins, which is hilarious. So they're quite adaptive. That's the thing. And you get a once per game thing called Shadow in the Warp, where you can force me to take battle shock tests. And if I fail battle shock tests, then I can't hold objectives and use stratagems on my units and things like that. So it can be quite powerful against armies that don't have very good leadership. My leadership is quite good, and I have ways of doing rerolls.
Things in there that brings leadership and...
Yes, like Abaddon can offer aura of me rerolling leadership tests.
Yes.
I think I might be using that one quite a lot, because you're Tyranids.
Yeah.
But against some armies it can be very, very powerful. Against marine armies, not so much. But yeah, and obviously you got Synapse. So whatever's in Synapse range, you get to roll 3d6 for your battle shock tests. So you're more likely to pass your battle shock test if you're within range of Swarm Lord, or the Brood Lord,
my GCSEs.
Or your brains.
Slightly.
Eh?
I said I'm going to pass my battle shock test like I passed my GCSEs.
By the skin of your teeth.
By
Yeah.
slightly, well,
The skin of their teeth. They're Tyranids.
yeah, they're Tyranids.
Right, so that's your Tyranid list. I will help Andy out during the game and remind him what his things do, but he does know what he's doing in Warhammer 40k, so let's find out. As for my list of Chaos Space Marines, our thing is I can do something called Dark Pacts. So a unit can do a Dark Pact, and I can choose that unit then either gets lethal hits or sustained hits. When doing a Dark Pact, I need to take a leadership test. If I pass it, everything's good. If I fail it, I'll take some mortal wounds, but I still get the lethal or sustained hits whether I pass or fail. So I get more attacks or wounds, essentially.
Is that a bird?
That is a bird. We'll get
Is
to him
it
in
a
just a
plane?
moment. I haven't finished yet.
Is it a plane?
No. It's
Is
Superman.
Oh, you beat me to it.
Um,
I love throwing you off. I'm so sorry.
so we get Dark Pacts, and then depending on the marks of the unit, that Dark Pact can be slightly stronger and go off on 5s instead of 6s.
Do you get light packs?
I get light packs.
Do you get 6 packs?
I've got yes.
Do you get a backpack?
I don't. Just go away. Find something to do. Right, so that's what Chaos do. What have we got in my list today? I have Abaddon the Despoiler. He is a bad man and he is a despoiler. He is an absolute beast. He's not as amazing as he was in 9th, but now I can put him in a unit of 10 Terminators and he's almost impossible to kill. So let's try that. Abaddon the Despoiler. He's cool and he's got all the marks. So whatever unit he joins, such as the Terminators, then also get all the marks, which is very interesting. So I've got Abaddon the Despoiler. When he does a Dark Pact successfully on a toolpile, I also get CP as well. So your Sworn Lord gives you a CP, Abaddon the Despoiler can give me CP. That's his thing. Speaking of Terminators, he's going to be joining a unit of 10 Terminators. My Terminators will be Slanesh, but if Abaddon's joining them, they get all the keywords for all the marks and things anyway. In my unit of Terminators, I've got a mixture of loads of weapons. I've got loads of combi weapons because they're good now. Against infantry, I've got power fists, chain fists, all sorts of things. Terminators. I have a Demon Prince with wings, a Nurgle Demon Prince with wings, which means he gets an extra toughness, which is nice. I've also given him the Orb of Unlife. So in the fight phase, he can do mortal wounds to things nearby. Very nice. Very nice. I have a unit of 2 Obliterators. I wanted a unit of 4, but I didn't have points. So I've got a unit of 2. They're absolute weapons now. I mean, they always were weapons, but now they're proper weapons. They're going to be Mark of Undivided because there's a cool strat where I can reroll all hits and wounds for an undivided unit. Then deep striking down and just rerolling all hits and wounds could be absolutely lethal. So let's try that out. That's them. And their ability is once per game they can indirect fire, although they're deep striking, so they probably won't need to. But it's nice to have. I've got a unit of Noise Marines because they're cheap, actually. 85 points for 5 of these guys. In there, I have a Blastmaster, I have a Doom Siren, and I have some Sonic Blasters. I've got not lots of noise weapons, which essentially means if I can force battle shot tests by making lots of noise. So that's what they do. And it's not bad firepower as well, decent amount of shots. The Blastmaster's got a fairly good big anti-tank weapon as well, so let's give them a go. I've got 2 units of Legionnaires as well, so 2 more random units of troops. There's a Power Fist on the champion in each unit. One unit has a Las Cannon, the other one has a Havoc Auto Cannon. And Legionnaires can reroll wound rolls if they're near an objective in combat. So that's interesting. That's them. And I think Legionaries and Chosen get to reroll the leadership test for their Dark Pacts or something like that. And I've got icons and things scattered about, so that's a thing. So that's the Legionaries. I've got a unit of 5 Warp Talons. They're still really, really, really good with their million attacks with Lightning Claws and rerolling wounds. So let's have 5 of them chucked in as a counterpunch unit. And then over here, I have a Land Raider. Land Raiders were really good in 9th with Chaos Space Marines. They're really good in 10th as well, with everyone. D6 plus 1 damage, Las Cannons, toughness 12, 2 up save, 16 wounds, what's not to like. Oh, and they have an assault ramp. So I can move the Land Raider, disembark the unit, and they can still charge, which is hilarious. When inside the Land Raider, I will have 10 Chosen and a Chaos Lord. The Chosen will have lots and lots of accursed weapons. I've also got a few combi weapons mixed in as well, because that's fun. I've got a Chaos Lord there with an accursed weapon and a plasma pistol. Units of Chosen can fall back, shoot and charge, and obviously because the Lord's in with them, they can do that as well. They are also undivided, so I can do the strat to reroll all hits and wounds if I really want to as well. And the Chaos Lord enables his unit to use a stratagem for 0 CP once per battle round, even if that stratagem's already been used that phase. So that's definitely going to be a nice little bundle of joy coming out of that. I think that's everything without Andy interrupting me again. Thank you very much.
I was literally so well behaved.
Although later on you probably will spend 2 CP and interrupt me. So that is the armies. I hope that all made sense and you're able to understand what I'm saying without him blabbering in the background like that. So now we need to roll to see who's deploying where and whatnot. Do you have a dice? You're going to use one of my dice. That's
your dice.
That is my dice. What are you doing?
My dice are over here.
Well, what are they doing over there?
Well, I was waiting for you to be done over there. I didn't want to disturb you. You can go. I was going to go to the camera and go. But that'd be obnoxious. And I don't want to be obnoxious. I want it to be funny.
No, you were obnoxious with your dice rolling in our last game.
That was
which will probably appear on the channel after this game.
Really?
Yes, because we've just done a Death Guard game on the channel. So I'm going to... Yeah, I don't want Death Guard following Death Guard.
To see the results of the next day.
Exactly. They will wait and they will love it. Anyway.
You will.
You will like the battle report. Anyway, get a dice. You can't roll a d12. You can roll a d6. Okay, right. Do you want to attack? Well, you have to attack. I think
know where I'm gonna go because you like going this way because why, Dave?
Because I get a better camera angle.
That's right. You know, I like going down here.
Okay, all right. So you're going to attack.
Because going down here, it's like slightly south, and sometimes going south is like I'm.
You like going down there, do you? That's what she said. Right. So you're going to be over here. You're going to attack. I'm going to be over here. You'll deploy first. We'll alternate, and we'll be back.
You'll be back. Pretty birdie.
And here we are. After the point, we are back.
I've changed the rule.
What rule?
There's no longer 3 films to try and guess. There's going to be countless. No one's going to get all of them. There will be random ones that even you won't know. Yes, you. That's right. The guy that thinks you're going to get them all, you're not. Unless you do. And if you do, then you get an honourable mention in 2 videos.
Oh, God.
But,
okay, anyway, right, deployments. So what have I done? I've put a unit of legionaries here with las cannon next to the noise marines. That's going to be a very little sound bunker going off there. Land raider here with the chosen and the lord in it, and the terminators and Abaddon right down the middle, straight down the throat, going towards the bugs. Because the only good bug, Andy, is a dead bug. On this flank, I've got some legionaries and some warp talons, and then off the board are the obliterators and my prince of demons, the demon prince. And then what have you got, Andy? You've got bugs everywhere.
Look at this. I mean,
what a swarm!
Are they not entertained? Are you not?
I'm admiring how amazing my own army looks at the moment. I don't know if that's really big-headed of me or not.
Your army looks absolutely exquisite because I'm playing with it.
Almost as good as my Andy. My army, my Andy. Arm and hands. No.
Oh. Say my Andy.
Eh? What?
You call me my Andy. Oh.
What's at the end of your armies? Your handy.
Oh,
your Andes.
Your Andes.
Yeah. Do you want to run through your deployment, Andy? If you even know what you've put where, or did you just put it all down where it looked cool? I mean, I don't know.
Well, I kind of just went, I'm going to go absolutely hell for leather here and send everything at you, apart from the things that aren't going to go, which is that.
The termagants, the hive guard, and the excrins.
Pretty much everything else is going to go forward. And probably they'll probably go forward as well, just because they're big, something to deal with.
Well, I mean, if they stay still, they're hitting on 2s.
Okay, but they'll probably stay there.
So, yeah.
So, yeah, basically, that's my deployment is I've got termagants.
Hormigants. Close.
Whole lot of termagants. No, Gene Stealers.
Gene Stealers, termagants, Gene Stealers and Broodlord.
Termagants, Hive Guard, Excarin.
Carnifexes and all one eye, Swarmlord, Excarin. And then off the board you've got the brains, strategic reserves, because then they can come on and shoot things or psychic things. And you've got your Ripper Swarms ready to pop up and be a nuisance, basically.
Yes.
Because if the Ripper Swarms are on the board, they'd just die anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I guess we just need to roll off now, Andy, to see who is going to go first. Have you got a dice ready set?
I have.
Or, not really a set, you want a bug. It's a bug-eat-bug world.
Oh, no. I don't want a 3.
It's a 4.
Oh, wait. I got a 6. I go first.
It's Chaos... No, it's not. It's Chaos Space Marines turn 1.
No, it's not.
What are you... You haven't got a tally man. You haven't got a tally man.
I just thought I could get one.
Yeah, we both get CP, which means we both got to 1.
Don't I get... Oh, my turn.
It's in your command phase, he gives you 1. Abaddon might give me 1 now, though, because I've got dark packs and things going off. Let's have fun for Chaos Space Marines turn 1. Okay, we're back after the Black Legion command movement phase. Command phase, basically Abaddon did his aura, so I can reroll dark pack tests and things like that. I've done a couple of the dark packs off camera. You're supposed to do it as each unit goes to shoot, but I've done a few already. The Terminators and Abaddon failed theirs, even with a reroll. Only needed a 5 on 2d6. So one of the Terminators did take 2 mortal wounds, so that's a thing. But they have got... sustained hits, which is nice. The Dark Pact, I'll put on the Land Raider as sustained hits as well, because it's Nurgle, that means it goes off on 5s and 6s with ranged attacks. And with this unit of Legionaries, I got it off as well. And I'm doing lethal hits for that, because I've got a las cannon, so that's nice. So I'm going to do those shooting attacks, and then I'll do some more if I'm going to do some more. Let's start off with the Land Raider, Andy.
More.
Alright.
How do you like it? How do you like it?
It's going to shoot lots and lots of guns, because it's got lots and lots of guns, basically.
What's it going to shoot at?
I'm going to shoot the Hamlet Launcher and the Webby Bolters, alright, at the Hormigants.
That's that big unit in the middle bit.
Yeah. And all the las cannons are going to shoot the Extra. Alright?
Try.
Okay. So, las cannons, I'm going to hit you on freeze.
But you won't.
With the any 5s or 6s, they explode.
Okay, but
It's Nurgle, and I've got sustained hits. Alright?
You get 2 1s. There you go.
Thanks. And no exploding hits either, so that's great.
Yeah,
Strength 12, your toughness, can't remember. Right, toughness 10 hits, Crin, so I'm winning on freeze with las cannons.
2 and 5. Oh, there's the 2. I'm so good. I'm so good at predicting.
So that's a wound. It's AP free, so you have a 6-up save.
Like
You've
that.
made thanks. Right, that speeds it up. I don't have to look at how many wounds you've got. Heavy bolt and Havoc Launcher are going to go into the Hormigants. Right, Havoc Launcher, Hormigants, D6, but it's blast, so I'm getting that +4.
6.
Yes, it's very good maths, Andy. Well done.
Math hammer. I'm not just a pretty face.
Well, you're not that.
I know.
I'm hitting on freeze. 5s and 6s will explode.
Oh no.
This isn't really helping, is it?
Your dice today have been dreadful.
Winning on freeze.
I'm not again.
You get a 5-up save, Andy. Oh yeah, I've killed a Hormigan.
Killed, one
Right.
guy.
20 heavy bolt arm. Bang. Okay, go 6, it explodes. I can reroll wounds, don't need to. That is free at -1, so 3 6s. That is 3 more dead Hormigans. Yeah! Woo! Go down, Raider. One shot with a combi weapon as well. Misses. Brilliant. I'm glad I got that on camera. Yeah. Right, let's start with these legionaries. Las Cannon, Exocrine, Bolters, what's in range will be the Hormigants. Bolt guns aren't in range, so it's just the Las Cannon, but that's fine, that's all that really matters.
Hold yourself your 2.
I gave them lethal hits, so if I roll for 6, it will also wound you.
That'll be a 2.
Which is nice, isn't it?
It's a 4, Dave.
Yeah, there's a hit. I can wound you on a 3. Like that. 6-up save.
It's a 5-up because I'm in.
Oh, you behind? Yeah, you get benefit of cover. Yeah, okay.
5-up.
Well, roll the dice. Didn't make any difference.
Wait.
Do you really want to use your CP on that?
Is it on him, yeah?
Yeah.
No, because you're going to roll really bad anyway.
5 damage. Okay, right. Moving on to the noise rings. Let's do a dark pack with them. I need a 6. Yay. Right. Okay, let's go for lethal hits with the Blastmaster. That's the only thing that's in range. That's shooting your Exocrine. 3 shots.
There are 2 ones.
Hit on 4s. Any 6s will explode, so I'm going for sustained hits.
Ooh,
there we go.
that's better.
Here we go. That's better.
That's very nice.
We are 5s. Yay!
Ooh.
And that is AP something, but you're in cover. So AP2, it's effectively AP1, so 4-up saves. And you made them both, that's really annoying, that would have been flat 3 damage each. Right. Right, so the Terminators, I'll put sustained hits on them, which is nice. I'm just going to shoot through and hit some things. Might be some of that over there, might be some over there. Split fires happening everywhere.
The shooting phase this turn hasn't been very good. I don't think you can do it. I think you're going to miss.
Well,
I think you're going to miss.
based on the rolling I've had, I probably will miss. Right, okay, so Abaddon is going to shoot the Gene Stealers, as are a combi bolter here and a auto cannon there as well. I think there's a couple in the ruin here which will shoot out the Gene Stealers as well. And then the rest of them here will shoot at the Termagants over there. But I'm going to start with Abaddon shooting the Gene Stealers. He's going to hit on 2s. And he's in a Terminator unit, so he can reroll hits if he needs to. So they've got sustained hits. That's a 6. Boom. There we go. Very nice. It will wound them on some of that. I'm pretty sure it's strength more than 4. Yes, it is. It's strength 5. So that is free on your geniuses, but you will get benefit of cover, but you've got 5% vulnerable saves anyway, so it makes no difference. So 3 5% vulnerable saves, 2 of them go pop. Pop goes the weasel, or in this case, a gene stealer. Yeah. Right, so I've got some more shots going into the Gene Stealers. Alright, Reaper Auto Cannon into the Gene Stealers as well. This will hit on 3s. I'm rerolling all hits because they're Terminators.
They are.
And I'm doing sustained hits.
Very, very true.
And because they have all the marks, including Nurgle, those 3 5s explode like that.
Cool beans.
Just like that.
Just like that.
You're going to win on 3s. That was really bad. But you know what's funny is I've got devastating wounds. So that's just 2 mortal wounds. So one of them's dead.
Who?
Gene Stealers.
2 dead or 1?
1, they've got 2 wounds each now. It's nice, isn't it? Yeah. A balance gun was 2 damage, if you were wondering. Yeah. Right, I've got new 2 combi bolters that were shooting Gene Sears as well. So these are going to hit on that. I can reroll hits. I've got sustained hits and then Nurgle, so boo! There we go, 3 more. And these are wound on 4s. This really isn't doing very well today. That is two 5+ saves, Andy, on your Gene Sealers.
Ciao! Oh, there you go. Just
That
like
Gene
that.
Sealer's absolutely fine. Nice. And the final shot into the Gene Sealers is a combi weapon, which hits and wounds. And that does a devastating wound. 1 wound on a Gene Sealer. Because they have 2 wounds now. It's just a mortal wound.
Ah.
One of them takes a mortal wound.
Boom.
Gene Sealers having 2 wounds though is nice though, isn't it? It's nice, I like that. Right, and then I've got 3 combi weapons and a combi bolter going into the Termagants over there. So the 3 combi weapons, hit on 3s or re-rolling, because the Terminators. Oh, that didn't really help, did it?
That wasn't very good.
And then a 3+. There you go, it's a mortal wound, because it's combi weapon devastating wounds. No. Termagants. One of them's gone pop.
Pop goes the Termagant.
And I've got a combi bolter, which will hit. I can re-roll the hit, Terminators. No, didn't help. And then I can wound on a bat. That is a 5+ save on a Termagant. And another dead Termagant over there. Right, well that was pretty diabolical, to be honest. I've got a couple of Termagants, a couple of Gene Sealers, and took some wounds off a Hexcrin. And that's about it, really. That wasn't very good, was it?
Not really good.
That was underwhelming.
Oh no, it's a free stratagem. It's CP, usually it's been reduced to nothing. It's a free stratagem. You can have that underwhelming firepower anytime you'd like it.
Underwhelming firepower strat for no CP. I have got a Havoc autocannon here, so let's shoot some guns over here. Right, I've got these Legionaries here. They're going to shoot some guns over here. Let's do a Dark Pact with them. Let's go with sustained hits. Why not? Do they pass their test? Yeah, they do. They don't take any mortal wounds. They're undivided, so they can now reroll hit rolls of 1. So let's shoot all these guns into that unit of Gene Sealers. So I've got 4 bolters. Bang, bang, bang. And dirt is gone. Everything's hit. And win on 4s. 2 5+ saves on the Gene Sealers. That is a Gene Sealer dead, because they got 2 wounds. That unit over there. Yeah. And then I have a Havoc autocannon, which shoots some guns. It's 2 shots. And we hit on 3s. I can reroll the 1s. That's lucky, I'll just roll double 1. And let's change to a 1 and a 2. Right, let's spin those dice. Right, okay. Right, so that's been really underwhelming. Okay. Alright, well that's my turn 1, Andy. I guess we'll come back for Tyranid's turn 1. And here we are, Tyranid's turn 1. We've just done your command movement phase. Someone will give you a command point. You've done some moving and things. Do you want to talk through what you've moved?
Yeah, everything.
Well,
apart from the
almost everything.
The Tyranids, they stay still.
Excrins.
The Excrins
Almost,
stay still.
almost.
And then these Termagants stay still. The Hive Guard moved forward, they broke down the bench.
Why did you move your Hive Guard?
Well,
They've got indirect fire. What the hell are you moving them?
oh, I just
If they stay still, they get +1 a hit. They've got heavy weapons.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Did you want to put them back to where they were? Because they've got heavy weapons, you see. So if
Yeah.
you stay still, you get +1 a hit. It counts as the -1
I just
hit
thought it
from
would
shooting
look really
indirect.
cool if I broke down the barriers and pushed them forward, like, we're Hive Guard. Yeah.
Right, so they all stayed still.
They stay still.
Right.
Hashtag learning, first game, no take backsies. Over here, the 2 Carn Effects moved forward.
Yep.
The Swarm Lord moved forward. Into there. They moved forward. They're Termagants, they moved forward.
Hormigants, they advanced.
They advanced. And then the Gene Stealers all gone forward.
Yeah, you got lots of Gene Sealers in the middle of the board now. Gene Sealers there, Gene Sealers in Brutal there, Termagants and Carnifex bursting through there. I'm spending a CP on Overwatch on my unit of Terminators here. I'm going to shoot that unit of Gene Sealers there. With every single gun I can think. They're being selected to shoot, so I can do a Dark Pact, so let's try and do that.
You do that.
It goes off this time, huzzah. Right, so that means something. That means on a 2-up, Abaddon gives me a CP, because he didn't get me one last turn. Hurrah! So I get a CP. So that essentially I'm getting Overwatch for free. That's nice, isn't it? And then everything is going to go into this unit Jinx Stealers here. I could overwatch and shoot some of them at them, but I purposely want to see what Broodlord and Jinx Stealers do, because that sounds like fun. So I'm going to kill this unit here instead. Sure. Alright. Terminators, when they've done a Dark Pact, can reroll all hits. So I'm going to be rerolling all my hits from Overwatch. That's fun, isn't it? Yeah. And I'm going to do sustained hits. So every 6 I get is an extra hit. That sounds like fun. I've also got a Heavy Flamer in here, and they're always fun for Overwatch. So let's start with a Heavy Flamer.
Why not?
That's going to hit you 2 times. And it's going to wound you twice. So 2 5-ups. Fine. Now I'll shoot some bolters and things. Right, well, I turned up the heat with the Heavy Flamer. Let's do some rapid fire and combi bolters. So I'm hitting on 6s.
That's a lot of 6s.
And I'm rerolling all hits because they're Terminators and they've just done a Dark Pact. That's what Terminators do. So that's nice. So I've hit you that many times, right? But I'm doing sustained hits. So all of these hits have actually hit you twice. That's good, isn't it?
You've got a roomie now.
Yeah, well, yes. That's all right, I can do that as well. Some of the times. So that is 5 more, no EP, so 5 ups because Gene Stealers. So that is 3 wounds off the Gene Stealers. So I think one was wounded and another one's dead. So that's 2 of them dead. Right, and then I've got some combi weapons. I've got some of them as well. Alright, 8 combi weapon attacks. These will hit on 6s and 6s will explode. And rerolling all my hits. Because Terminators, that didn't really help me very much. So that one's hit on a 4+, mortal wound. Bang! Mortal wound. Alright, Reaper auto cannons going into them as well. Again, needing 6s. And re-rolling all my hits. And no more hits. Okay, so in Overwatch I killed a couple of Gene Stealers. That's about it. Oh, Abaddon, he gets to shoot. Let's shoot Abaddon. Hit on 6s. He can re-roll his hits because he's part of a unit that's re-rolling hits. And he gets 2 hits, which becomes 4 hits. That's nice. And he'll win on 3s.
Oh,
like
no.
that. So that's 3 more 5-ups. And each one's 2 damage. That's 3 dead Gene Stealers. Bang, bang, bang. Pop, pop, pop.
Done yet?
Yes. Right, going into the Tyranid shooting phase, you're starting with an X-Crin, and you want to shoot these unit of guys here because you want to kill my guys.
Yes.
Apparently.
Yes.
So because of Blast, you can get D6 plus 4 attacks.
Yeah, and then it gets on because it's infantry as well. 6s are whatever it is. Shooting you 6s.
6s explode.
Yeah.
Give you additional hits, yeah.
So
you got 3 plus 4.
That's 7.
It is 7. And you're staying still.
Randy.
You stayed still, so you get plus 1 hits. You hit on 2s.
No, good protect.
If you get any 6s, they're additional hits. So you've missed twice, but you got a 6. There you go, so you've hit that many times. So you're 8, so you're winning on 2s. So you've wounded every time. It's AP 3, so 6 up saves. Unless I'm... I mean, is cover going to help me a little bit? I mean, not really. Maybe for one of them. Let's do 1 5-up and see how we go. If I keep making 5-ups, I'm alright. No, one guy behind the tree's dead.
Oh.
And so...
they're all dead.
Yeah, everyone's dead, Dave. Everyone's dead.
Sorry, Dave. I killed everyone.
Okay, so one X-Grim was really good at killing 5 legionaries. Yeah. So you're going to try and do exactly the same over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so D6 plus 4. Oh dear, 10. And you're going to hit on 2s because you stayed still. Oh dear, oh dear.
That's this many.
That's that many. And 6s
1,
will
2,
grant you additional hits.
1, 2.
Okay, this could be painful.
Hit.
You're winning on 2s.
I'm winning on 2s.
I'm glad you got some 1s. Got quite a lot of 1s actually. That is still 7 though.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting the benefit of cover though with these chaps because they're all in a ruin.
I'm going to ruin them.
So it's going to be 5-up saves.
They're
all dead.
Actually,
Can you stop killing my units? Right. You got a heavy venom cannon on the Carnifex. You're saying you want to shoot my Land Raider?
Yeah, you told me not to, but...
Go for it. I don't think you're going to do much. D3 shots. 3. Okay, fine. Hit on 4s. Rerolling because you got all 1 eye in the unit. Congratulations, you've hit 3 times. You're winning on 5s. 2, that's not too bad actually. Okay.
What's the damage?
3 assignment. -2, so I've got 4 up saves.
This one. Come here.
Oh, that's 6 damage. Whoops. That was more than I thought you would do.
I got lucky. And you got unlucky.
Yeah, you did a bit. Yeah, maxing your shots and getting 2 of the wounds through. That was interesting. Okay, fine. What else you got to shoot? You got some Termagants, you got some Hive Guard.
Can I split flowers?
You can do what you like with them.
I'll put 3. No, I'm going to put 4 into them.
You realise they're strength 5, toughness 12. You're winning on 6s. They're not anti-tank.
I'm going to put 6 of them into this.
Really?
Yeah. How many attacks have you got each?
Hang on, I'm going to... Right. Andy's deciding to shoot his Hive Guard with their anti-infantry weapons into my Land Raider.
Yeah.
Just because you want to, basically.
Because I can. It's not I want to, it's because I can do it.
Yeah.
How often do I get to sit behind a rock and shoot a tank with big guns on bugs? I've never done it before, so now I can say I've done it.
Well, after you've got the dice. Anyway, so you spent a CP on Synaptic Insight, so instead of them having 6s explode against infantry, you're going for lethal hits against vehicles, because that's a vehicle.
Yeah.
So you've got lots of shots hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
6s will also wound.
Yeah.
Go. Because heavy gives you +1, but indirect -1. So you got a wound.
Oh, no.
And another wound. And then 4s will hit.
I'm not convinced this was such a great idea.
Well, I did tell you they're anti-infantry guns.
You did.
What you should have maybe done is shot them at my infantry and shot the extra at the tank. Never mind.
I wasn't.
But
aware.
you did it now. And they're strength 5 and toughness 12, so I mean 6s. Well, you got another one. Another 2 actually. So you got 4. AP 1. But it's indirect fire, so I get benefit of cover.
I'm going to get 2 and you're going to get 2 runs.
So I got 2 up saves.
Yeah, you're going to run.
Well, at least everyone got to see what Hive Guard can do.
Against
the Land Raider.
Yeah,
Nothing. Right. Any of your Termagants from Rage? You got some Termagants with guns here.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot them into the Terminate. No, I'm not. I'm not going to shoot them into anything. No, I'll shoot them again.
No?
I want to get the charges.
The Swarmlord's got like a ranged psychic attack thing.
Oh, is he?
I don't know if you can see much. Can he see much?
Well, I moved him back because he getting guns. No, I don't care. It's fine. I didn't move into position.
Well, you wanted to hide him, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Charges them.
I'm going to charge my Swarm Lord into your Terminators.
Yeah, the Broodlord.
Broodlord.
Okay. Cool. It's all right. He's got his once per turn reroll enhancement that we gave him, so he can reroll the charge of him in the Gene Stealer unit. See, that's why I gave it to him. I think that should be enough to get you to there. Let's measure.
Oh
that.
yeah, I forgot. I've got you going now, haven't I?
Let's measure. So you got 5. Right. So the Broodlords thought better of it, but these 2 Gene Stealers are now going to charge the Terminators that Overwatch them. Oh, they're going to make it. Okay. Fine.
And then these guys here.
Yes. Because they can advance and charge.
Yeah, they're going to charge the Land Raider.
They're going to try to charge the Land Raider. Okay. I mean, they're in. Okay. Not sure they'll do much, but they're in. Cool.
Let's do much.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Right. Hormones have gone in, Gene Stealers have gone in. You're starting with Gene Stealers. You've got 8 attacks hitting on 2s. Very nice. 6s will explode. It's nice, isn't it? It's very nice. I am toughness 5, so you're winning on 5s. What are you doing?
So I've got another dice in there. Remember.
Hit on 2, 6s exploding.
Yeah.
So you pick up the 1s, you put an extra 1s for 6s. You're winning on 5s, and you can reroll 1s. You didn't get any. 3. AP2. Whoops. 4 up saves. I had a Terminator on a wound, he's dead.
There you go.
It's not very nice, is it?
No, 1 Terminator down, 9 to go.
Well, yes. Right, and then you've got your Hormigants going in here. Now, Synaptic Insight is something you do in your command phase. Right?
Yeah.
Because you're learning the army, I'm being generous. Essentially, you can pick 2 units that are in Synapse range in your command phase. The Hive Guard were in Synapse range, as were the Hormigants. So if you want, you can have the Hormigants also auto-wound vehicles on 6s if you want to. Let's do that. So, 3 attacks each. You count how many attacks you got.
Pile in my
You can, yeah.
3 inches.
Right, many attacks with the Hormigants. You're hitting on 4s. 6s will also wound because lethal hits against vehicles and things. Due to Synaptic Insight that was done on them and the Hive Guard in your command phase, wasn't it, Andy? Wasn't done in the shooting phase at all.
No.
It's alright, everyone. He's still learning Tyranids. And to be honest, so am I, because I haven't used them yet in Tampa.
Never used them at all. Right, so I'm hitting on 4s.
So you've got quite a few auto wounds actually already. Yeah. 4s will hit, and then your 6s wound with the rest of them. Because strength 3 against toughness 12. I mean, technically, you probably need 12s to wound, but you can't get a 12 on a d6. Maybe for every 2 6s, you get a wound. That should be a rule. If it's 4 times your strength,
Double 6.
you use double 6. No. So it's any more 6s. There's another one. No, there you go. And these are all AP ones. That's actually 8 free-up saves. You could do some little damage here. Scratch the paintwork a bit. Could be annoying, couldn't it? Yeah, there you go. That 4 wounds. That's cheeky, isn't it? Oh, that one. Oh, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
I think I might have bracketed you there.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was only doing that to move block, to stop you from getting down around and being a cheeky sausage.
Yeah, you scratched my tank.
I did.
Yeah, that was
Killed some Marines and took out a Terminator just to piss off Abaddon. But
yeah, I mean, they're going to smack your gene sealers now, but I'm sure this is going to be fun.
This is it. Yeah.
Right, Abaddon and his Terminators are going to fight back. I've done a Dark Pact, that's gone off. I'm doing sustained hits, and they are of course Slanesh, because they're the Slanesh mark, because Abaddon has all of the marks. I don't know who this fellow Mark is, but apparently he's got lots of gods who like him.
Yeah, he's full
so Abaddon, I'm going to go with sweep attack with his Talon. That's 14 attacks. I'm going to hit on 2s.
Yeah.
5s and 6s will explode. How many 5s and 6s did I get? What are you doing?
Take out the ones.
Okay.
Got 2 of them.
Well, you can put 3 dice back in.
No!
Here
They can't have them.
I just did. It's strength 7, the Talon of the Forest.
It's actually strength 2.
Yeah, strength 7. So I'll win on 3. I'll win on 3s.
Win your 7.
3s.
7.
And it's got devastating wounds. So any 6 is just a mortal wound. So 1, 2, 3 mortal wounds already. And then you have this many 5 plus invulnerable saves. 10. Oh look, those 2 geniuses are very dead. Right, smack, and the dirt is gone. Right, Land Raider driving over Hormigants. I'm gonna hit you on 4s. Not like that. And I'm going to on 2s. It's 8 a Land Raider.
In the new rules,
vehicles are better in combat. Yeah.
Yeah, I can. If assassin in combat, I can shoot you in combat.
You can. I can shoot you as well.
You can.
Yeah.
Poo.
It will be -1 hit though, for both me and you. Although that's blast, so that can't shoot into the combat.
Poo.
2 5-up saves on your Hormigants. I've killed a Hormigant with a Land Raider in combat. Yay! Cool. Okay. Well, that's the end of the go, or turn, or whatever you want to call it these days. We'll be back for Chaos Space Marines turn 2, where I have 1 objective and a point, and I have a what's it called? Battle shot test to take with my Land Raider. It's not very good, is it? Right, Black Legion turn 2. So yeah, so I've got 1.5 in my objective over here. Command phase. Abaddon's doing his reroll leadership test thing again. Even with the reroll, I've failed the battle shot test for the Land Raider, so it's battle shot. So that's annoying. That's the thing. So if I fall back, it could die. So instead, I'm just going to stay there and shoot you. Noise Marine stayed still. Warp Talons, they've come around this way. So I'm scared of these Exocrines. They're doing lots of damage. My Chosen and my Lord did get out of my Land Raider, and they ran over here. There's some on the top floor. There's some on the ground floor. They're over there. They're going to maybe charge the Swarm Lord, maybe, because that'll be fun. Let's see if I can do some damage to a Swarm Lord. I might do. I might not. We'll find out.
We will find out.
But Abaddon and the Terminators have walked into the middle there. They want to deal with the Broodlord and the Gene Stealers.
They will. It's a trap.
It's a trap!
It is a trap, because I'm going to come for you afterwards and you're going to die.
Yeah, guess the film.
Have you not...
Oops, and you fell over the chair then. And then over here, my Obliterators have dropped in.
Pussies.
They're going to do some obliterating.
Never know.
There's some Carnivexes there. I want to shoot them.
Think of the children, right? Someone think of the children.
No. So I'm going to shoot them with things. But let's start the shooting phase. Let's start with some nice Dark Pacts. And let's do a Dark Pact. Let's do Abaddon and his Terminators with a Dark Pact. Here we go. Oh look, they passed the leadership test. Right, so let's do sustained hits, because that's fun with them. Let's shoot some Terminators and Abaddon at things.
I can make a pencil disappear.
Alright, start off with Abaddon and his Terminators. Everything's going to shoot into the Termagants, because why not? Start off with Abaddon. He's going to hit with 2s. He can reroll all hits because he's part of a unit of Terminators that's in a Dark Pact. And it will explode on a 5 or a 6 because he's got no go and he got sustained hits. Yay! So I've hit 4 times.
He's hit 4 times.
Now win and freeze. Like that. That is 3 at -1 on your Termagants. So 3 6s, I guess. Two Termagants. Yay. Bang. And the dirt is gone. Right, auto cannon now into termagants. It's going to help them freeze like that. 5s and 6s will explode because there are no because of bad ones in the unit. And they're going to wound on 2s like that. Boop. That's a devastating wound. So that's just one termagant dead. And then that is 4. I think they're -1. What cans? Yes. So 4 6-ups. So that's 5 dead termagants in total.
It is 5.
It's nice, isn't it? It's nice.
Crazy.
Heavy Flamer. Hits you twice. It wounds you once. 1 6-up save on that termagant, Andy. Roll a dice, don't get a 6. It'll speed the game up because there's only one left. Right. Termagants have been terminated by the Terminators.
They have.
Interesting.
Yeah. They almost got
They got exterminated.
exterminated. That's the word I was looking for. I couldn't think of it.
Right. Land Raider now. Let's do a Dark Pact. Boom. That doesn't go off. I can reroll it though because you're within 6 of a battle. Boom. It's gone off now. Hurrah. Right. Let's do sustained hits with the Land Raider because it's Nurgle. So these will hit on 4s now because I'm shooting out combat and things.
Hit me, baby.
But hits of 5 and 6 will explode. That's nice, isn't it? So last cannon's going to shoot your X-Crin, as is the Havoc Launcher because it's blast, and then the combi weapon and the heavy bolters will shoot the Hormigans. Nice, isn't it? Last cannons. And once again, it's been absolutely terrible, and I've hit you once.
You hit me one time.
And I haven't wounded you. Brilliant.
That's what happens when you shoot a crap gun at something amazing.
Havoc Launcher into the X-Crin.
Oh dear. I'm so sorry.
4 shots. 4s. No. Yay! They explode! That's nice, isn't it? Moving on, 6s now. 25, toughness 10 or something. So that is 1. No AP, it's a frip save. Oh, brilliant. Heavy bolters into the Hormigans. So we hit on 4s. And 5s and 6s will explode. And it will move on freeze. That is 2 at -1. So 2 6s and 2 dead Hormigans. Huzzah!
So
Hormigans. Shooting them with a Land Raider. Yes. Combi weapon. Hits once. And doesn't do anything. Okay, so that's the Land Raider done. That was really effective. Moving on to something else. You got nothing else on that objective, Andy? Okay. Right. Noise Marines, Blastmaster, X-Crin. Can't be asked for a Dark Pact. Let's just shoot it. Every shot's hit. I'm going to win on 5 zone. This is a tough cookie. That's 2 at -2, but you're behind some trees, so you're fine. Damn it. We're doing 3 damage each. Yeah, my big guns are doing really well in this game. Have you noticed?
I don't think any of your guns doing particularly well, apart from killing things that even a 2 could kill, which means you can't really fail it.
I'm very good at shooting Terminators and Gene Stealers.
Yes.
With a big blob of Terminators. And that's about it. Right. Unit of Chosen. I mean, they got anti-infantry guns, but
I was chosen once.
Were you?
Yeah, I was chosen.
What, by Ash Ketchum?
No, I was the chosen one. I was chosen last on the team to be picked for football.
Yeah, I can probably look at that. I can believe that. All the Chosen that are here shooting the Storm Lord. Although you can they still see you? Yeah, probably. Let's shoot you. Dark Pact for the Lord and his Chosen. I can reroll because they're chosen with an icon. Yes, 5. That's gone off. Cool. Right. Combi weapons. They're in rapid fire range. Let's shoot. They're now rerolling hit rolls of 1. That's nice.
They sure are. You might as well because you couldn't do it. Oh, that's sweet. You're on time 5.
I'm doing lethal hits because that makes sense when I'm shooting the Swarm Lord.
It makes perfect sense.
And I think it's wound rolls of 1 as well.
You think?
From memory. Didn't make any difference anyway. So that is a devastating wound. And then you got 1 2-up save. So Swarm Lord takes a wound. He's got 9 left. It's nice, isn't it? Plasma Pistol from the Lord. Pew! Pew! Yeah, that wounds. Vulnerable save. Yeah, you're fine. Right. Some bolt guns. Right, bolters into Swarm Lord. I've got nothing else to bolt gun. That's an auto wound. You're dropping dice. That's another auto wound. That's nice. Use them win on 6s. That is 3. 2+ saves on Mr. Swarmlord. That is 1 more lost wound on Mr. Swarmlord. Ah, see, bolt guns. They do stuff sometimes. Right.
Yeah, when you fail 2 up, yeah, they do, yeah.
So that's the shooting over here done. Let's move now over to the Obliterators.
We should call them obelisk because they obliterate. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. Do you remember Yu-Gi-Oh? I remember Yu-Gi-Oh.
You go.
I stole the camera and I'm recording things.
Oh no. I'm looking at data sheets. Right, Dark Pack the Obliterators. That's gone off. Because leadership, yes, that's fine. Cool. Let's do
I don't know what that translates to, mate, but
lethal hits. Alright? Lethal hits, let's do that.
God, this is a sexy board. Anyone would think someone with amazing creativity could have created this. Oh, you guys, it's just a little thing I did while I was waiting. My free time.
Focus Malice, and I will spend a CP so my obliterators when you got all hits and all wounds. Sure. See that undivided. So they're going to have D3 shots each.
That's 4.
That is 4. That's fine.
4 shots, Dave.
This is into the Carnifexes, by the way, obviously.
Obviously.
So, 3s. I can reroll all hits and wounds. I can reroll all hits and wounds, it's fine. I think that was a good CP. That's also wounded. And these will wound you on
that.
Your toughness. Yeah, strength 12. Yeah, they were wounded. And they are minus lots. You've got 2 up saves normally. They are minus 3, so 5 lots. So 2 of those went through. And they
What's
are
the damage?
D6 plus 2 at this
I will
range.
CP 1.
Okay. One D6 plus 2.
Yes.
6 damage it is. So your Carnifex, not a 1 eye, but Carnifex, is now on 3 wounds. Starts on 9. Yes.
That's that one.
The one with the gun.
That one. Got 3 left.
Yes.
So I saved them.
Yeah.
By doing a CP reroll.
Yes.
If you use CPs at the right time, Dave, they can be very, very effective.
They can do.
Like that one. That was very, very effective.
I believe your Carnifexes can now run towards me or something if they want to. Right, so you did your movement for the Carnifexes. They moved a little bit closer to the middle here. Just a little bit. A little bit more. Right. Okay, so that is into my shooting phase. It wasn't exactly effective.
No.
Which seems to be a common theme for me in 10th edition so far. Although in my Death Watch it was actually quite effective.
Death Watch, your game was absolutely brilliant. Your game with your
no spoilers.
army against my
army was not so good.
Not so effective, and the game with this one is not so effective.
So yeah, I'm gonna do some charges now though.
But the other game was different in different ways.
Yes. So, anyway, these chaps are gonna charge Mr. Swarmlord. Sounds fun, doesn't it? Let's do that. Ow, no! Ah! They made it. It's an 8. Right. Terminators Abandoned. Charging Geniuses and Broodlord. Ah! Oh, look, they made it. And my Noise Marines are going to... I want to go and punch some Hormigants in the face. I think yes, maybe. I will. No. Because then I'll be off the objective. No, not going to do that. That is... Let's move them in. Because that sounds like fun. Actually, yeah, let's just do that. Okay, charge moves have gone in. I'm going to start with the Chosen into the Swarmlord, because if I don't, you will pay 2 CP, you will interrupt, you will kill all the Chosen. The Terminators, they're going to have to tank it, I think, from the Geniuses and the Broodlord if you interrupt, so let's find out. Let's go with the Chosen, let's do a Dark Pact. I'm going to go for, well, I think it's fair to say, lethal hits, because you're a tough cookie.
Let's do it.
So let's see if I pass my leadership test. Oh look, I do. So I don't take any mortal wounds. Huzzah! I'm also going to do my once per game thing with my Chaos Lord, so he gets more strength, attacks, damage, and AP with his weapon.
It sounds like you.
His path to glory, or whatever it's called. Chance for glory with my Lord. And then they're all going to have lethal hits, which is nice. And I'm going to do my once per battle round thing with my Lord to enable his unit to reroll all hits and wounds for no CP. It's nice, isn't it? So let's start with the Lord. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy.
Oh, lordy, lordy.
Right. Okay, so going in with the Lord with his extra attack for his Path to Glory thing, whatever it is. He's now putting strength 6, which is nice. So we on 5s now instead of 6s with my Lord. So I'm going to hit you on 2s. I am re-rolling all hits and all wounds because of my strat. That auto wounds. Do I want to re-roll and try and get some more 6s? No, I'll just keep them. And then I'm going to wound you on 5s. But I can re-roll all.
No, no!
But I can re-roll all my wounds.
That's a real shame.
Okay.
No, it's okay.
So that is 3. That's AP.
4 up and gone.
82, yeah. So 4 ups, 3 4-ups, 1 damage apiece. So he takes 2 damage. Okay. I did ask if you wanted to spend a CP to get 5 but feel no pain, but you've only got 2 CP and you want to interrupt. So if people were wondering why you haven't yet, that's why.
I have faith that I can survive.
Thank you, yeah. Right. Oh, hang on. How many wounds did I get through with my Lord?
2.
Right, yeah, so the damage 2 at the moment because I did my thing. It was not damage 1, so that's actually 2 extra wounds off you. Not they went 1 damage each, they were 2 damage each because he's got a once per battle thing where he can make himself into a beast. A beast! Right, power fists. These are going to hit on something. What are they hitting on? Hit on 3s, but I'm re-rolling all hits.
Those in the ruin can't hit me.
Here we are, they're within an inch.
Okay.
So they've all hit. No more auto wounds though. And I'm going to wound you on 5 still, but I'm re-rolling. Oh, that's good. It's very good, Andy. That's 5, 4 plus invulnerable saves. 2 damage apiece. 4 more damage. Oh. Oh dear. Hang on. Roll the dice. You might go a bit mad and blow up. Oh, what do you think you're doing? No. Oh. Oh dear. Interesting. Oh, you're now going to pay 2 CP and interrupt. Alright, well, before you do that, I'll consolidate onto the objective.
Okay, well, while you're doing that.
You can count your attacks.
Yeah.
Right, so consolidate onto the objective. You're starting with your Broodlord. He has, how many attacks did you say? 5.
Oh, 5.
Was it 5 or 6?
6.
5 attacks.
That's what I've got.
Yeah, and you've obviously nominated my Terminators to be -1 to hit you, which is nice, because that's what he does. It's very nice. So you're hitting on 2s. And then you're wounding on...
That.
Hang on, I'm toughness 5.
6.
So yeah, you're wounding on 3s, but any wounds of 6 are just mortal wounds straight away. So I don't know if you want to reroll the others or just be happy with that. I don't know what you want to do.
No.
No? Okay, so I've got 2 4 plus invulnerable saves.
Oh, do you know what? I've got involved script. No, doesn't make a difference.
Right, so 2 4 plus invulnerable saves, because Terminators. That's good.
Go.
And then 2 mortal wounds. So one of them does go down to a wound.
And then I have, like, many attacks.
Many Gene Stealers, yes. How many Gene Stealers have you got there? Is that a full unit? Have I killed any of them? Right, many attacks from Gene Stealers into Terminators. You're hitting on 2s. Go.
The 6s do it, is that just in ranged?
6s will also wound.
Cool.
Oh no, it's not. It's exploding, isn't it? Sustain hits. Yeah.
It's exploding.
Yeah.
It's exploding.
So hit on 2s, any 6s, additional hits. So pick up all the 1s. And for every 6 you got, you can put dice back in. Which you got quite a few. 1, 2, 3. You got a few. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. You got a lot of 6s, Andy.
Makes a nice change.
So how many have you got?
9.
9 more going back in. That's more than you had attacked, by the looks of it.
6.
There's another dice. There you go. So you've hit me more times than you had attacks. Glorious. Right. You are winning on 5s, but you're re-rolling numerals of 1s. That's what Gene Stealers do. So 5s re-rolling 1s. Alright?
Beautiful.
So re-roll the 1s. Just re-roll the 1s. Doo-doo. Right, and we want 5s and then 6s. 6s do mortal wounds, which is very nice. I can see quite a few 6s. Yeah. Devastating wounds for Gene Stealers and Broodlord is definitely a thing.
It is a thing.
Oh wow, yeah, I've actually got quite, yes.
A lot.
Yes, it's going to be painful. Right, we worked it out. 9 4-ups and vulnerable saves, followed by 8 mortal wounds. That's a bit painful.
It's not pleasant.
No, I mean, no. So I've got 9 4-up saves.
Oh dear.
That wasn't very good. So I've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 8 wounds.
That is 5. But you've only got 1.
Yeah, that's
A
painful.
wound. So.
Right. Banner's Terminators are going to strike you now. They are going to hit you at -1 to hit, though, because of your Broodlord psychic ability thing. I'm going to do a Dark Pact with my unit, which goes off. So that's nice. So let's go with Sustained hits. They've got Slash, therefore hits of 5 and 6 explode. Glorious, isn't it? It's fantastic.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah. Right. So here we go. Terminators are cursed weapons. I'll shove them in and pile them in a second. Let's smash some geniuses on the head. I'm hitting them 4s though, because you're -1 to hit. So let's reroll anything that's not a 4 or more. Because I can reroll all hits, because that's what Terminators do when they do a Dark Pact.
It is.
Which is nice. I like rerolling hits. It's fun.
Yeah.
And then 5s and 6s will explode, because Slanesh.
Okay.
So that's those 2. That's that one. That's that one. I've got 2 more. There we go.
Okay.
I think I've hit you more times than I had attacked, even though I'm -1 to hit you.
It's crazy.
That many.
You did it.
Right. Toughness 4, strength 5. Freeze. Well, at least it all clumped together. That was easy.
You're very easy, isn't it?
So 4, 8, 12, 13, 5 plus invulnerable saves. You might have to do some of them separately because you haven't got 13. So roll 10 and see if anything's alive. Yeah, roll another 3. Right, 5 ups. Right, there's 3 geniuses left. You've put a dice there saying 3 on it. Very nice. Drachnian from Abaddon. Let's smack things. I'm re-rolling hits. He's part of the Terminator unit, which you're re-rolling hits. I'm hitting on 3s now. But 5s and 6s will explode. I've got 3 6s. Boom. Like that. That's nice, isn't it? And then Drachnian is strength for billion, Andy.
He's never.
It's 14.
Okay.
I'm reading you on 2s.
Yeah. Lots of 1s.
Right? That is lots of
That's
1s. That is 4
4
ones. That's not very good, is it?
I'll take that.
Okay, so that's just devastating wounds. We'll get to that in a minute. And then these are all AP lots. So you've got 3 geniuses left, yeah?
Yep, so
right,
3.
so 3 5 ups. Right, 1 genius to the left. Okay, now he's dead. And then you've got 2 4 ups from the Broodlord. 3 damage. 3 damage. Devastating wounds. I think he's only got 6 wounds. I think he might be dead. Let's check.
Yeah.
Right. Hormigans. Hit the Land Raider. Here we go. You hit on 4s.
6s.
Don't do it. No, they don't.
No.
Because that was until it doesn't say until your next command phase. It says until the end of the battle round.
Oh.
And I obviously went first. So it's a new battle round. Bit weird because some of those things that you do in your command phase normally last until your next command phase. But it specifically says battle round. So you're hitting on 4s.
13.
And then you're winning on 6s.
You should get 3.
You reckon?
Yeah. There you go.
It's a very good guess. You got 3. 3 AP
Guess.
one.
It was a statistical tactical decision to say 3.
Statistical is the word you're looking for.
That's what I said. Statistical decision. Okay.
You're a bit of a testicle.
Yeah.
I take 2 more wounds.
Right. Serves you right.
My Land Raider is not doing very well today, is it?
Death
Death by paper cuts. Oh dear. Well, at least I get to run you over a bit.
Chaos Land Raiders are made out of paper.
Apparently so.
Yeah. Crazy.
I should phone up GW and ask them
You're gonna
what's
fight
going on
back?
with their production because they don't make their tanks out of very strong stuff.
You gonna fight back?
Yeah. Right, Land Raider hitting Hormigans on 5s. Well, that's actually not too bad. Look. I'm going to be winning them on 2s as I drive into them. And that is 3, 5 plus saves, Andy.
3.
3.
Just like this.
Just like that. 2 dead Hormigans, that's nice, isn't it? Right, so that is the end of Chaos turn 2. I've killed some things. Got rid of all your geniuses, loads of bugs, Swarm Lord things, but you have murdered a lot of Terminators. And my Land Raider is almost scrap metal. Tyranids, at the start of your turn, Andy, you will have one objective. 1 point is plenty.
1 shit is plenty.
So we'll go into Tyranids turn 2 to see what they can do.
Okay.
Right, it's Tyranids turn 2. They get a victory point. And a command point. I get a command point. Command points for everyone.
Round points for everyone.
Do you want to run through what you did in your movement and command phase, sir? In your command phase, you did.
From reserves. My zone ropes are now on the board and they're filthy.
They are.
Still.
Yeah.
My 2 card effects has moved into the ruins to line up a brawl.
With Abaddon and some Terminators.
Twin effects and this
Excrin, a Hive Guard.
And my Hive Guard stayed still, as did my guys back here.
Because why not?
Because why not? And then
You did some things over here.
I
fell back with the
forward.
Hormigans. Fell back forwards. That's my old trick. Falling back forwards.
Claimed that objective for you will not be scoring points on that objective. And this turn, sir, I deny you. I said, sir, I deny you.
And you did strike your Ripper Swarms.
I did, just to be a nuisance. Why not?
Yeah. And I spent a CP on Rapid Ingress. Demon Prince flew in.
Yeah.
And he's just over 12 inches away from your shooting conflicts.
Crazy, right?
There's a reason for that.
I know. Amazing.
I know. Nurgle. Nurgle. You love a bit of Nurgle.
I love
Don't you, Death Guard Andy?
I am. That's right.
Right, into your shooting
in
/
my
psychic
Is there
phase.
anything that I need to do, because I don't know Tyranids very well, is there anything that I should
Well, if your
do?
Swarmlord was on the board, yes, but he's dead.
Yeah.
Other than that, no, not really.
Cool. So, these guys here, they're anti-infantry, right? So
They are.
very good against them, wouldn't they?
I mean, -1 AP, strength 5, they're toughness 7 with a 2-up save.
These guys here are going to shoot them.
Okay.
That's probably the best idea, I think.
Did you want to shoot them first? What your zone throat's planning on shooting at? Because you may or may not want to shoot them first.
Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's shoot them into them first.
Let's shoot some zone throats because they look really cool on paper. Let's see what they do shooting a bunch of chosen. So you got 6 of them.
Yep.
Right?
3 attacks each?
I think it's D3 and then blast, but let me double check. Right, so D3 shots each, but because of blast, I don't think you've killed any of my chosen yet.
No.
I don't think. So you're going to get D3 plus 2 on each of these dice.
Okay, 3 is 5. So that's 5.
Well, just...
That's 5.
Yeah.
That's plus 2, so that goes to 3.
Yep.
That goes to 4. Oh,
Yep.
goes to 3 goes to 4.
4. That's 1 plus 2 is 3. That's 1 plus 2 is 3.
So that is
So add up all of that.
16, 19, 23.
23 attacks. That's not bad, is it?
All with my black dice.
That's not bad. 23 mind bullets. Bzz, zap. Just like that.
Zap.
They're going to hit on a beautiful 3. And 6s will auto wound because they're infantry. No, explode even because you're doing exploding things, aren't you? So you've got 2 6s, you can put 2 back in. Because you've got sustained hits against infantry, haven't you? Yeah?
Yeah.
It's strength 7, so you can win on freeze.
I am.
It's nice.
Beautiful.
Very nice. Beautiful thing.
Wonderful.
That's quite a lot of wounds from a unit of zone probes.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13.
13.
AP.
And AP2. Oh dear. It's a bit painful.
It's not pleasant.
Okay. AP2, 5-up saves. Here we go. I made some. These are each D3. So 1 at a time. That's 9.
D3.
D3 damage. So that's 1. That's
Kills
level
it.
2. So that's 1 dead. 2 wounds, and the next one will get him. Right. Another D3. And another D3. Okay, so 3 killing of 1. And then another D3. Okay, so you killed 4 chosen. That's not bad. That's 12 wounds you got rid of there. It's not bad. Right, some chosen dead. Hive Guard shooting. Here we go. Blah, blah, blah. 4's to hit, because +1 hit, but -1 hit. 6s will explode because of sustained hits against infantry. This is what Hive Guard should be shooting at. You see, it's a beautiful thing. You got 5 extra hits going in. They were misses. I'll just move them out of the way.
5.
There we go. And there's strength 5. What are you doing?
3.
What are you doing now? Oh, you're changing the dice because you don't like the green
I
ones.
hate it. No, it's so
I was wondering what on earth you were doing.
I hate it.
Right, strength 5. Level 4. Freeze to win. Well, that came about, didn't it? No, it's -1, but it's indirect, so I get the benefit of cover. So it's but they only got a 3-up save, so it's 3-ups. 9 3+ saves.
1 more should die.
One of them takes 2 wounds.
Okay.
That was quite lucky. Okay. But being able to shoot and not getting shot back is nice. You got some X-Crins.
That one over there's going to shoot into the obliterators.
Is he?
Yeah.
That one over there's going to shoot my obliterators.
He's going to shoot.
Is he really?
The obliterators.
D6 plus 3 shots. That's 8 shots. You're going to hit on 2s. No 6s, that's a shame, because otherwise he would have exploded. But these wound on 3s, come toughness 7.
That was it.
Yeah. So that is 5. Invulnerable saves.
Goodbye.
I think that's at least one of them, because they're 3 damage each.
They are.
Yeah, they got 5 wounds each, and that was 4 failed saves at 3 damage. So they're both obliterated. That was fun. They came on, shot a Carnifex, got shot back, died instantly. I like X-Crins, hitting on 2s, it's fun.
Look at that.
Okay.
D6 plus whatever it's going to be, so it's
That
6.
plus 3, 6. Yeah, so what you shooting at here? Land Raider. Okay, well I can't do any stratagems on it, because it's battle shots.
Yeah.
Reading on 5s though. 2. Minus 3. 5 up saves. 3 damage. Even is dead.
He's dead.
I thought Land Raiders were supposed to be good.
No.
Apparently X-Crins are amazing.
They are.
It hasn't blown up.
I wanted it to, but it has.
No.
It's a bad one.
Alright. Counterfix. Heavy Venom Cannon into the Chosen. D3 plus 1 because of blast, so 2. You can hit on 4s, but you can reroll hits because Old One Eye's in the unit. So you've hit me once. You can wound on a 2, like that. I'm going to roll a dice, and one of them goes boom.
Got a guy on the wound.
Yeah, he's dead now. It's nice, isn't it? Thanks. That was nice. You're killing things with Tyranids. Who'd have thought it? Certain folks, I think, are amazing. What do you think? What's your verdict?
Don't like him.
Really? You don't think that was enough damage?
No.
Doing 12 wounds on a unit of infantry?
No. No. Not enough. I'm Death Guard. When we charge and fight something, we kill it. Not when we shoot it, of course. When we shoot it, nothing happens. But we can charge.
That's a shoot attack.
Exactly.
The fact that you can do that, or 6 las cannon shots.
Should have done the 6 last cannon shots.
No, because you would have hit 4 times. I don't think it would have been any better.
Right, so what
Anyway.
next is I'm going to charge.
Okay, where are you charging?
Is he good in combat?
You don't really want him in combat.
He's not going to be very long.
Okay, I mean, you can charge him if you want then. He's not bad. He's not amazing, but he's not bad.
Yeah, so I'm going to charge him.
Well, it's a unit. That is a unit.
Oh.
So you can't split charge, if that's what you're thinking. They're either going to go that way, or they're going to go that way, or they're going to stay where they are.
Okay.
So where is the stampede of Carnifexes going? They're moving herds, you know,
They're
these
gonna stay
Carnifexes.
there. They're going to charge into Abaddon and Terminators.
Are they?
Yeah.
That's nice. Go for it.
They're in.
Oh look, they're in because they're literally right there. I could Overwatch. Not going to. Not interested. Thank you very much. Any other charges? Death Guard Andy? Sir?
How good are they in combat?
They're just normal Marines, but they fell back so they can't charge.
They can charge.
Oh, you want to charge Rubber Swarms in? I mean,
That's right.
okay, you need 9. That's not 9.
Cool, that's it.
All good for charges?
That's it.
Okay. Right, I had 2 CP. I'm spending my CP. I'm heroically intervening into your Hormagaunts. I declared a charge. Oh, look, they're in. Bang.
Just.
Right. They've heroically intervened and charged there. You're starting with the Carnifex first because you have to. You spend your last CP on Epic Challenge. Old One Eye has got a bone to pick with Abaddon, apparently.
He does.
So Old One Eye now has precision attacks, which is very nice. He's got 6 strike attacks. You can hit on 3s, and you can reroll because he's in an attached unit of Carnifexes.
Now, those 2 are going to sit over here.
I think it's just... Oh, hang on. Yeah, okay, so they're going to explode in a minute. You can reroll all hits if you really want to.
Just these 2. 'Cause they're
Just the ones I missed, yeah, cool, okay.
Makes sense.
So reroll those. Very nice. So the one missed, but you got 2 6s. There we go. So you've hit me 7 times. 6 attacks. That's nice, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Oh, One Eye strength is lots. Roll some dice. I'm toughness 5. I'm pretty sure the 2s are going to wound, but I will double check. Right, yeah. So 2's wounded. He's strength for billion with Old One Eye. Toughness 5. So I've got this many invulnerable saves to make. Okay, hold on. Him and the Terminators will have the same invulnerable save. So I'm going to make all the saves at once, and then we can do the damage one at a time. Because if you kill a Baden, then the rest will go into the Terminators.
Sure, makes sense.
Assuming that's the way you want to do it.
That's exactly how it
Yes.
works.
Right. So all the invulnerable saves are the same. So 4 ups. This is going to be painful.
This is going to be very painful.
I haven't got any CP left. So the first D6 plus 1 damage into a Baden is 3.
Okay.
Which means he's got 6 wounds left. The next one.
5 or 6. Okay.
4 damage.
4.
So Baden's dead.
Is it? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh no, he's got 1 wound left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the next one will then kill him. Yeah. And then you got D6 plus 1 into a Terminator. Which kills a Terminator. So you've killed a Baden and a Terminator.
I've got 2 more.
No, that was it.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
6
so
in
4
total.
and 3, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I still have a bird to attack as well.
You do, yeah. That was,
Nice.
that was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was cool.
Beautiful.
Right, normal card effects, 6 attacks on the Terminators. So these will hit on 4s, and you can reroll all the hits, and the 6s auto explode.
I get
Even.
explode then.
So you reroll that. That misses.
okay.
But you get 3 going back in because you got sustained hits against infantry. This is going to be painful. Strength 9, you're winning on 3s. Card effects are quite good, Andy. I should get some more.
6.
6 invulnerable saves. Each one's damage free.
Yes.
I think you've killed all my Terminators, Andy. You've killed all my Terminators.
Terminators are dead.
And a Baden and my Land Raider. At least I've got Demon Prince left.
Sure, and I'm gonna
need him, to be
the
honest.
nearest enemy unit because actually.
Right, you've consolidated with the Card of X's onto that objective. You just about got all 1 eye there, which means it's now contested with my Demon Prince. That's annoying. Noise Marines now. Let's do a Dark Pact with them. This is going to be fun. They've passed that. Brilliant. Let's do sustained hits because they're slash. So I've got my champion with as a curse weapon. If we hit on 3s, 5s and 6s, it will explode. And then on 3s, you kill. So that's 2 dead Hormagaunts so far. And then the other guys will have 3 attacks each, of which there's 4 of them. 3, 6, 9. Hit on 3s, 5s and 6s will explode. Because slash in combat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's nice. And then 3s to wound. And then you'll have lots of 5-up saves, Andy. Lots of 5-up saves.
How many?
3, 6, 9, 11 5-up saves, and 2 already died from my champion.
Okay.
11 5-up saves.
Well, unit won't die.
I mean, no. So you've killed 6 plus the 2 from my power weapons. I killed 8 of them. Corn wants it.
You have taken the objective back.
Yes. Ha! Right, Hormagaunts fighting back. Here we go. And you're hitting on 4s, and 6s will explode. So, yeah, that's nice. And you're winning on 5s. 3. AP1. You killed 1.
I killed a guy!
That's really annoying.
I killed a guy! Yeah!
So we'll have to check the OC value, because mine are only 1 each. I have a feeling Hormagaunts are 2.
Really?
I have a feeling they're battle line. They're troops. Let's double check. Right, Chaos Space Marines turn 3. You're doing your Shadow in the Warp.
I am.
Because so far I've got 1 objective. You're going to see if you can stop me from having any objectives.
It'd be great if I could.
So, Battleshot test for the Chosen. They've passed. Thank
passed.
God for that.
So
Battleshot test for the Noise Marines. Pass. Demon Prince. Passes. Thank God for that. Warp Talons. Passes, so I'm actually fine. But it's a once per game thing. When else are you going to do it? So I do get my 1 point for having that objective there. You control this one, because Hormagaunts have an OC value of 2.
Yeah.
Which is very, very annoying.
It is, because you control
and you only take your battleshot tests in your own command phase.
Yeah.
So they can't be battleshot at the moment, which means you do hold the objective.
Yeah, I deny you the
which means you
points,
deny me the points. You might not get it in your turn, but you've denied it for me.
Yeah.
So that's annoying. That's a thing. I'll do my movement now. Right, Chaos turn 3. So yeah, so I had 1 objective over there with the Chosen. Movement phase, I didn't really move much. I advanced my Warp Talons over here. I spent the CP so they can advance from charge, because there's a CP strat for that. So let's do that. Demon Prince just shuffled a little bit like this, so you can charge them in a minute. There we go. And then over here, my Chosen to move this way, because I want to kill those zone throat brain things. So let's do some shooting and shoot the Chosen at the brains. I've got some combo weapons. Let's shoot them. I'm going to use my Lord's ability thing to do the reroll all hits. No, I'm not going to. No, I don't want to do that. No, let's leave that. Right. Hit on freeze. It's a glorious thing. Mortal wounds on 4. We'll do a mortal wound like that. There's a devastating wound on your zone throats. So one of them's down to 2 wounds. And then I've got a couple of bolt gun shots, and that's about it. And this will be my shooting phase.
Where's your army gone, Dave?
Oh, that's quite good though. 3 4+ invulnerable saves on your zone throats. Oh, okay, so one of them just takes a mortal wound and goes down to 2 wounds from my combi weapon attacks. Brilliant. Okay, charges. Two imprints and the card effects. Oh, he's made it. Hortans, card effects. Oh, they've made it. And then the chosen will go into the zone throats and the exocrine. Let's check that. Right, now I need a 6, so I'm going to do my once per battle thing with the Lord, where I can use a stratagem on them for 0 CP. So let's do that.
I need 7.
That's enough.
You get in.
Oh, and he's just realised he's got a CP. He can do something called Overwatch. It's an old stratagem. It's still around.
So D6 plus...
D6 plus 3 with that screen if you want Overwatch for that. Yeah. So, 7. Plus 1 actually on top of that because of blast. Hit them 6s.
And guess what 6s do?
They explode some infantry. Oh, damn, you got 3.
Got 3 of them.
So you got 6 hits. Brilliant. You're reading on 2s.
I am.
Oh dear.
And that's 5 AP a lot.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
I think all I've got left is my Lord. Okay, fine.
So,
Thanks for remembering Overwatch, Andy.
I'm so sorry, I didn't think I'd get 6. 6 is on Overwatch.
Brilliant. Okay, right, can I carry on with hitting things now? Yeah, brilliant. Okay. Right, that was fun. Right, I've just done the Dark Pact with the Warp Talons. I'm starting with them. So they're Slash. So hits of 5 and 6 will explode, which is very nice to hit on 3s with many attacks. 5s and 6s will explode. So in theory, I should hit you the same amount of times as I had attacks. Let's find out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is, I literally dropped 8 and 8 go back in. So there you go, I've hit you the amount of times I had attacks. It's almost like I know this game and how stats work.
It's amazing, I love it. It's
right,
brilliant.
They're strength 5 now, they're talons, which means I'm going to wound you on 5s. But I get to reroll wounds because they're talons.
Yeah.
It's nice, isn't it? Yeah. So 5s.
Just as well.
Re-rolling.
It's like 14.
Keep re-rolling.
They hate him.
They're going to kill all the carnifexes. No, they're probably not. Although they might do, it's not bad. That is 5, 8. Yes, 8 at -2, so 8 4-up saves.
Regret I made every single one.
No, really wouldn't. You haven't. So that is, okay, so that's the 3 on the carnifex that was wounded. And then the other 2 go on to Old One Eye, who has a 5 up feel no pain. So you get 2 5-up shrugs on Old One Eye. And he takes a wound. Nice.
Down to 8 wounds.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
See, I've learned your wound count already for carnifexes.
Yeah, it's nice.
What I'm learning.
Hold on, I've just been reading the Demon Prince rules. Apparently, when it makes a charge, I roll a dice for every wound the Demon Prince has remaining, which is currently 10. On 4-ups, you take mortal wounds. So you take that many mortal wounds. That's the average. That's 5. 5 mortal wounds. But you do get 5-up shrugs, though, because you're Old One Eye. So, we're all learning rules and things. You take 4 wounds, not 1 eye. That's nice, isn't it? Just by bumping into you, basically. That's quite nice, that. Okay, now I'm going to hit you.
Okay.
I said I'm going to hit you. Now I'm actually going to hit you.
Try it.
Right, can't be bothered with a Dark Pact. Let's just hit you at strikes. Hitting on 2s. Bang. Look at that. Nice. Lovely jubbly. I'm going to wound you, though, on 5. Score toughness 9, strength 8? Strength 8? Surely it's more than strength 8. It is only strength 8. Oh, okay, so 5s. That is only 2, actually, at minus lots.
Demon Princes.
They both go through. They're 3 damage each, so you get 6 feel no pains on 4 wounds remaining. But they are 5-ups.
Oh, that's
and you
right.
only take 2... Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to fight back now.
Oh, One Eye's got 2 wounds left.
Yeah, I'm going to fight back.
Oh, One Eye's really angry. It's probably because he's only got 1 eye.
Yeah, well, and you just hit his good eye in the face. He's only got 2. He's probably got nothing to good left.
Right, oh, One Eye smashing the Demon Prince. 6 attacks. You don't get to re-roll now, though, because he's not in a unit of... and I'm not infantry, so that does nothing.
Oh.
So you're hitting on 3s, though, but no re-rolls. Okay. You are strength 1 billion at 14. But I'm toughness 10, so you freeze to wound. That they've all wounded. Okay, fine. 4+ invulnerable saves.
I had to get them all. You didn't.
2d6 plus 1 each, essentially. So don't roll high. So
8.
5 and 3. 8 damage. It's fine. I'm alive. I've got 2 wounds left.
I've got no CP to reroll. Otherwise, I'd reroll that and go for death.
Yeah, but you didn't.
Pure
so
death.
tough. So I got 2 wounds left. You got 2 wounds left. But I have the Orb of Unlife. That's what's in his hand, you see? You see his hand? He's like... That's what he's doing. But he's got an Orb of Unlife.
Who fights there? Oh, no, you've got to fight with it. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, got that attack to do as well. I mean, that should have attacked before that, but whatever, that makes no difference. Let's do the Orb of Unlife while we're over there, because that's fun. It happens at the end of the 5 days, but screw it, we're here now, let's do that. Alright, on a 4 up, you take D3 mortal wounds.
Roll a 3.
Damn it!
Nah.
Right. Okay, shouldn't have done it out of order. Right, moving on to my lord, hitting some zone probes. I've got 6 attacks, I believe. And I'll hit you on 2s. So do a Dark Pact. No, I can't be bothered. Hit on 2s. Oh dear. This isn't going very well, is it?
Good
For me
day. It's
today?
been a very interesting day.
Your toughness 5 user. Oh.
Yeah.
I've ruined your zone folks once, Andy. You got an invulnerable save, Andy. One of them takes 1 wound, Andy. So zone. Okay. So I sent my chosen flying in there to do some damage. What's happened is you spent 1 CP, killed all of his chosen, and I've just scratched his own rope in return.
Yeah.
Didn't really work, did it, Andy?
No.
No. That wasn't very good. Okay, I guess you can headbutt my lord now with some zone probes. Well, you fight here first, because I didn't actually charge you.
Oh.
So you get to pick a unit to fight now. So I'm assuming you want to pick your Hormigans.
Might as well have 9 attacks.
So you got 9 attacks. You do have 9 attacks. That is correct. That is 9 attacks.
But I'm going to get more because of this.
You're going to hit on 4s, 6s explode.
No.
And you're winning on 5s.
No.
And that's some.
4. Oh no.
3.
Same as last time.
3 4-ups. You didn't kill anyone this time though. That was nice.
You'll kill me now though.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Yes.
The champion with his accursed guitar will hit you on freeze. And he'll kill you on freeze. You did. AP2. Right. Zone probes, headbutt my lord. You hit on 5s. 6s explode because I'm infantry.
So that one would be like that.
The 6s exploding army wide. It's quite good, isn't it? Hit on 5s.
Oh.
And you're winning on 5s as well because you only spent 3 with your little headbutts. But you've ridden my lord twice with some headbutts. I mean, they're very big brains, to be fair. They're a lot bigger than my lord's brain, anyway. You look at the size difference. Crazy. They're so big, they didn't do anything.
No.
Let's see what the Escrin does as he stomps and kicks my lord in the back of the head. Right, 3 attacks with the Escrin with his powerful limbs. He hits on freeze. And 6s explode, never mind. And he's strength 7, so you're going to win on freeze. They both win. That's annoying. It's AP... nothing actually, but it's damage 2.
No.
And I'll take 4 damage.
Yeah.
Ow!
You dead?
No, I've got a wound left. Oh dear. This really isn't working very well. What is going wrong with my armies today?
Well, your other army was good.
But yours was better.
I feel like we've kind of almost given away what was going on in the other game. You should be posting the other game first because people are going to watch us with like spoilers.
Anyway, everyone's going to love to see it anyway. And yeah, well, whatever. Anyway, we've done all the fights and things, haven't we? So yeah.
Whatever you think the outcome was of that last game, it's not what you think.
No, it's not what it looks like.
Dave's had a really good day today.
It's been great fun playing 40k all day.
We have literally played for nearly 10 hours.
Yeah.
I got here at 9:30?
Something like that. I don't know. And it's now almost 9:30. We've had a break, we've had lunch, we've done things, but yeah. So we're now going to go into Tyranid's turn 3?
That's right.
And you've almost tabled me already?
I know.
What is going on?
Tyranids.
Right, okay, so Tyranid's turn 3. It seems as though it's not more than that because I haven't got much left. What did you do in your cup? You had 1 point, so we're both level on points at 2 all. Because we keep killing each other off the middle objectives.
Yeah, we keep killing each other, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You more so than me, but still. Do you want to run through what you've done in your movement phase?
I've played a very good list that someone built called Heretic Dave, who knows how to build a very good Tyranid list, apparently.
Apparently, yeah.
Maybe not so much Chaos List, but he can definitely build a good Tyranid list.
Anyway,
definitely good.
Rock
this
paper
is
came
the
across
combat
scissor,
here.
I think, today.
Yeah. These guys
Or rock
here,
kept
the
cooking
hive
paper,
guard
I don't know.
advanced. Everything else at the back stays still, apart from that unit of Tyranids. They've moved forward.
You ran that way.
Advanced. Devastated in combat.
They ran that
come
way.
Forward to the objective. And that's that. So into a shooting phase, I'm going to shoot out of combat with this one. And there's some nice ones. It's a hit on freeze because I haven't moved, so it'll be freeze.
Yeah, plus one hit, minus one hit. Shooting the
D3
warhounds.
plus 6.
D6 plus
Plus
3.
3, sorry.
Plus 4 actually, there's 5 of them. Blast is so good now.
3, 4.
4 plus 3 is 7.
Yeah, I had a complete move.
Blast is so good now.
It is very good.
Extra hit. Oh my god, you've hit every time. And they explode. Oh my god.
Blast
I think what it is today, it's not my list.
It's my dice.
All that list, it's your dice. You're winning on... Oh my god. That's 8 invulnerable saves, Andy.
That was the weak one. Oh dear.
Everybody's dead, Andy.
Everyone.
Everybody's dead. Oh my god. Exocrines.
They are ridiculous.
Right, Tyranids players, if you haven't got 3 exocrines, buy 3 exocrines. Park them at the back and just don't move and just shoot whatever comes near their line of sight to pieces.
I mean, I can't shoot anything else.
And whatever you can't see, shoot with the hive guns.
I can't shoot anything else because I don't have any more guns to shoot at if it's in range or visible. So I'll go into a combat phase and I'm going to start.
Do you want to charge them or not?
Yeah, I might as well charge. No, I'm not going to charge him because I want to fight over there first and kill him.
Well, I fight you first because you didn't charge.
I'll charge over here.
We got to roll the charge. Yeah, they made it. Right. I have to see what Ripper Swarms do now.
Yeah, look, this is what we're learning.
Yeah. Do I really want to learn what Ripper Swarms do?
They've got to be very good. Oh, man.
Right, everyone. Apparently, Ripper Swarms have 6 attacks a base. So that's 18 attacks, and they get sustained hits. So 6s will be additional hits, but you're hitting on 5s.
Okay, so that's that, and that's the extra one going in.
You got a couple of 6s. Did you put a couple of extra ones in? Okay, right. They are only strength 2 though, everybody. So they're probably good against grots and ratlins, and that's about it. You did get a wound at no AP.
2.
Strength 2, toughness 4. Yeah, this is my thing. It sounds really good when you look at the 6 attacks.
Get everyone. No.
I looked at the data sheet. I was like 6 attacks, and then I looked across strength 2. Oh, it's fine.
What is their OC?
Nothing. That's what I'm saying. Ripper Swarms don't have an OC. They half mine, but they have nothing themselves. So you need something with them.
Okay, that's where they're good. Right, okay.
Yeah. Well, I think good's an overstatement.
Yeah.
They're a nuisance. That's what they are.
Do you want to fight over there, sir? Or over there?
I'm going to fight over there. Yeah. Let's kill this pesky old one-eyed thing.
Yes.
Demon Prince, 6 attacks, strike you down, and you will not become more powerful than I could possibly imagine. I've hit you every time. Take that, old one eye. I'm winning you on 5s though, because apparently your toughness 9. Okay. It's minus lots, so 2 5 saves. He doesn't have an invul, but he's made one of them, and then you get 3 feel no pain to 5 ups.
I can't reroll a shrug, can I?
You can reroll a save though. You do have a CP. Yeah. No, okay, so 3 feel no pains. Don't live. Oh, you die! But do you blow up? Oh no,
Ooh.
it's only on 6s.
Oh.
Yeah. All blurps are on 6s now. I've killed old one eye. Hurrah!
You've got 2 wounds as well.
Yay! I do only have 2 wounds.
Fight over here next. I'll activate this guy.
Yeah, he was quite good. What did he have?
3 attacks.
3 attacks, was it? They both hit. And you're going to wound on freeze. That's nice.
2 go 3, no AP.
And I'm dead.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake.
You've got 1 thing there. Oh, you got 2. Would you like to kill my Ripper Swarms?
Yes, please. A cursed weapon. Smack. Oh, dear. What's your toughness with Rippers? It must be 2.
It's right there.
Okay, so they go through. That's 2 wounds. So one of them's on 2 wounds. 4 wounds of blimmin' base. And then I've got some attacks with the rest of them. Which will hit you on freeze. And wound on 2s. Oh my god, you're gonna live. You're going to live, Andy. 3 6-up saves on your Ripper Swarms. So I've killed that one and put one down to 3.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear. Okay. Well, that was fun, everybody. But at the end of turn 3, I am actually going to call it and concede. Because what you have left is a full unit of Zone Throats.
Yeah.
And they can be quite deadly.
Yeah.
A full unit of Hive Guard, which don't really do much, but they can do.
Yeah.
2 Exocrines, which are absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Termagants.
2 squads of Termagants.
Termagants. I've got 4 Noise Marines and a very wounded Demon Prince.
Oh, this one too. You last one more turn, then I'll wipe you.
I would get objectives here. Yeah.
These are in range to just wipe that.
But they would indirect fire them, and he's going to die through Exocrine fire or something.
Come forward, he'll come
Or
side.
just move your Zone Fruits and shoot Zone Fruit las cannons.
Yeah, I mean, either way you die. You've got 2 runes.
Yeah.
So points wise, I will win on points.
I mean, I would get 2, and then you would get 1. But in the last turn, you would then catch up and win. You'd probably win by a point, but I'd be tabled, so it's irrelevant. Because I would get 2 now.
Yeah, and then I'd come back in my.
You would get 1.
No.
You would get 1, but in your last turn, you would have 1, 2, 3.
And then onto there 3. So yeah, I will win by points.
You'd win by a point.
Yeah.
And I'd be tabled, most probably.
Yeah. Yeah, you got absolutely your ass handed to you. There wasn't any nice way to put it, but you just got absolutely dicked.
I think I stumbled across a really good Tyranid list, Andy. That's really good at killing stuff.
Very, very, very good. The only thing I would say on this list that I would change.
Is to put a better opponent against it.
Is that an insult to me or you?
No, me.
Oh, right.
I was your opponent.
Yeah, but you're learning and you played lots of battles there. So what I would change if it was me is I would take out the that's priceless. Indirect fires just hide them.
Indirect fires.
The zone
good.
You kind of don't need them because you just go and get another one of them.
Yeah, but
and have 3 of them. And just
but they're not anti-tank. I only had 1 vehicle today.
They are.
Okay, you managed to kill it.
If 3 of them would absolutely.
But strength 8 against some vehicles, you're going to struggle against because you're winning 5s.
D6 plus 3.
Yeah.
So that's law of averages.
Yeah.
Law of averages. Like, let's say you have 3 of them. Let's say 1 tank there. Okay, play both.
Yeah, well, we saw it. We saw it.
So,
Well, what I'm saying is, Andy, is having 6 shots at strength 12 comes in a lot of handy if you face something, for example, like knights.
So 3.
Yeah,
3 more.
we saw what they did. We saw what they did.
No.
2 Exocrines isn't enough anti-tank. It's not.
What's your toughness on your thing? Your tank?
You're winning on 5s against nearly every tank with strength 8 guns, Andy. Because every vehicle is at least toughness 9. No, you're not seeing my point. I had 1 vehicle, right? If I had multiple vehicles, they wouldn't have been enough. That's why you have the zone throats. So you've got 6 strength 12 shots if you need it.
True.
To come on from reserves,
Just in case.
shoot whatever you need.
Yeah, no,
and if you're not against vehicles, they can do their anti-infantry shots, which were quite good. I think they're good.
They are good, but what's more important and better is how amazing this battle map looks. It's just
because you did it.
Because I did it. Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
Yeah.
right. Thanks to the game, I learned
Games.
more about Tyranids killing us than I did against Chaos Resilience today.
It's been a fun day at 10th.
Yes.
Do you think it's balanced?
No, not at all.
I don't.
No.
It's been
Interesting.
whitewashes every game for one way,
Yeah.
and it's very concerning.
Well, I mean, our Death Watch Death Guard game was actually very close in the end.
It was only because of one thing that
I won by what, a point or something?
It was
Very close.
If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. It's already on the channel. It's
But
very
this and the other game we did today, both very one-sided.
yeah.
You didn't kill as much as my guard. You didn't kill as much of my guard, but my chaos, you killed everything.
We need to go.
But in both cases, it's interesting. Anyway, thanks for the game.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you.
And also, be sure to check out Chaos 40k, because going forward, on my phone, during games, I will be collecting random snippets of behind the scenes. The bits that you don't see on camera, the funny bits that we're not allowed to say on camera.
What, you mean that we're not funny when we're on camera?
We're already funny, but
I mean, you're funny looking.
You're a funny guy. You're like a mushroom.
Yeah.
You know, hairy and tall and Mushroomy. So yeah, check out Chaos 40k, and all one word, and you will see cool shorts for me and Dave, and it will be funny stuff. So be sure.
You're not wearing cool shorts. I, on the other hand, do wear cool shorts. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So yeah.
It's assuming that Indiana Jones because you have a cool whip.
Cool whip.
You
Yeah.
have a cool whip.
See you in the next one.